Inter Milan's recent poor form does not erase the progress they have made over the last 4 years. Coach Simone Inzaghi said, ahead of their Champions League semi-final first leg against Barcelona on Wednesday. Inter dropped to second in Serie A last weekend, following consecutive losses to Bologna and AS Roma, either side of their defeat by rivals AC Milan in the second leg of the Coppa Italia semi-final that ended their treble hopes. The last week does not erase the work done in 4 years. Inzaghi, in charge of Inter since 2021, told a press conference on Tuesday, "In the last 3 games, we had to do better. But after 4 years, we are here competing for all the objectives." When someone had said that it would be difficult to get into the top 4 in Italy, for Inter, who will compete in the Club World Cup after the season ends, the tie against Barcelona provides an opportunity to forget last week's woes. "We come from a bad week, but we can do, and we have to do better," Inzaghi said. "We're excited about the game we're going to play tomorrow against probably the best team in the world, the most offensive, the team that scores the most goals. We need to have the ability to play with sacrifice if we have to. We will have to be very clean technically. We need a lot of components to beat such a strong opponent. They have incredible numbers and have won 2 titles, competing for 2 more. We have maximum respect, but no fear. We want to play a semi-final like a real Inter tomorrow." Striker Marcus Thuram, Inter's top scorer in Serie A with 14 goals, has returned from injury for the Italian champions. Although the manager did not confirm whether the Frenchman would play, Thuram had his first training session today with the team, Inzaghi said. "We haven't seen him since the second leg against Bayern Munich. He did a good job and gave good signals, but I have to evaluate tomorrow morning and I'll talk to him again." The others apart from defender Benjamin Pavard are all there. Pavard was forced off after 15 minutes of their clash against Roma with an ankle issue. Hansi Flick has confirmed that Wojciech Szczesny will start for Barcelona in the first leg of their Champions League semi-final tie against Inter Milan tonight. Marc-Andre ter Stegen is available again, having been out since rupturing the patella tendon in his right knee in September, and is pushing to play a part in the final weeks of the season. However, Szczesny has impressed in the German's absence, and he will keep his place in the Champions League when Inter make the trip to Spain on Wednesday night. Szczesny will play in the Champions League, and maybe we change in La Liga, Flick said at his pre-match press conference. "We will see that later, but Szczesny will play in the Champions League." Barcelona must cope without Robert Lewandowski, after the striker picked up a hamstring earlier this month that kept him out of the Copa del Rey final win over Real Madrid over the weekend, and Lewandowski will not recover in time for the first leg against Inter. Ferran Torres is therefore expected to lead the line, with Rafinha and Lamine Yamal providing the width either side. Dani Olmo is likely to get the nod as the No. 10, but Flick did not rule out starting Fermin Lopez tonight. "Fermin is always an option," Flick said. "On Saturday we opted for Olmo, but he can start the game. He did a very good job, and we need him. He always gives his maximum, and he is at a very good level." Alejandro Balde is out with a hamstring injury, so Gerard Martin should keep his place at left back.